There's a group of US.
There's a group of us. Hi, I'm Amanda with Afterlife Adventures. I'm getting ready to do a spirit box session, a part 2 in the case of Bob Saget. I saw there was some more information after I did the part 1 video. I heard that the door that adjoined his room to the room next door to the hotel at the Ritz Carlton was actually unlocked. So I felt like anybody could have maybe come through that door and went in that way. And also there's been so much speculation and comments that maybe his wife was involved, or he was involved in maybe an organization with gambling. So I want to ask Bob some more questions and see what else I can find out through the spirit box in his case. So I have his picture set up, I have the candles lit, the incense burning, I have the Spirit Talker Ghost app with the crystals around it.
Watch out.
Watch out, it says. I got the Gotcha Ghost box with the S7 Spirit box. And I have the Buddy Boo Jr., which is EMF reader, so if spirit comes up to it, his little paws will light up. And then he's holding the kitty balls. I have one up here and one here on the Buddy Boo. So if those get moved or energy comes near them, then they'll light up. So let's get started and see what we can find out in Bob's case. So I'm asking that
Henry.
It says Henry. I'm asking that the spirit of Bob Saget come forward and speak with me tonight. Can you come through and say your name loud and clear for me, please?
She's back.
He's back. Is that your announcer? He's back. Bob, do you remember talking to me before through the spirit box? Can you say my name? So I have your picture set up and I have some candles burning. Right. I want to get some more answers in your case. So I found out that the hotel room that you were staying in at the Ritz Carlton, the door that was adjoining the suite next door was unlocked. Do you know about that? Like, do you know if that door was locked before?
Power.
It says power. Bob, can you tell me what the last thing is that you remember that night at the Ritz Carlton? Oh my gosh. So that's the first time that the kitty balls lit up. And I mean, I don't know. I didn't touch it. So, Bob, did you light up the kitty ball? Can you light up that kitty ball? Can you light up the kitty ball that the bear is holding? Or can you light that up again? I mean, because I don't know how that would have, because I'm not.
Stroke.
It says stroke. I don't know how that would have done that. Seriously, like my hands were here, so I mean, look, I'm not moving nothing. That's. Can you light up the other kitty ball for me? It sounded like it said kitty balls.
We are gathering energy.
We are gathering energy. Do you have to gather energy to move things or light things up? We do. Can you take energy from the spirit box and light them all up? So Bob, did you light that up? It said hotels. Did you like doing the shows and staying in hotels?
Money.
Money. You were doing it for money? Was it good money? It was. I saw the Ritz Carlton was $1,000 a night. I heard something dollars. What kind of show were you doing that night? So you drove back from the show and it was 2 hours back to your hotel. Do you remember that?
Audrey.
It says Audrey. Was someone in your hotel room that night when you got back? Because they said you posted on social media. So was someone in the room when you got back? I heard, help me.
She's coming.
She's coming? Who's coming? Can you tell me who was in your room that night? It sounded like the feds. Were you involved in some kind
Attach.
of organization? It says attach. Were you involved in an organization that you owed money? It sounded like scared something. And did you say the feds? Can you say that again? If the feds were in your room, what did they do to you?
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong? Did you realize something was wrong when you went in the hotel room? It sounded like I did. How many people were in your room? Was there more than one? 4 of them. And once again, did you owe money? Is that what it was about?
I made that sound.
I made that sound? What sound? Can you do it again? Can you light up the kitty ball again? And just so I know it was you? Can you light up this little bear? If you come near him, his paws will light up. Did you owe some kind of debt, like a gambling debt or some kind of money debt? Comedy. You couldn't owe a debt for comedy. It sounded like yes, I did. Who was taking the money? Who wanted money? Bob, what did you owe money for? Party? Did you owe money for party favors? Did your wife Kelly have anything to do with your death? Can you tell me who attacked you that night?
10.
Says 10. 10 what?
Yourself? For real? So scared.
Did you owe money for drugs or something?
Scratch.
It says scratch. So I think that means no. Now, people said that you were saying that you weren't feeling well that night at the show and that your ears were bothering you or they were ringing. Is that true? Were you not feeling well that night?
Gloria.
Who's Gloria? It sounds like Zelensky. So someone said you weren't feeling well and maybe you fell, like you were sick, not feeling good. Did you know that the door was unlocked to the adjoining room in your suite?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Everybody just wants to know what really happened to you. Can you give us clues? Were you murdered? It sounded like with a weapon. What weapon was used? If you were hit with something, what were you hit with?
Roof.
It sounded like telephone. Whose roof? Can you tell me what this had to do with? Why were you hit over the head? Why did they sneak attack you? What was it about?
Thank you.
It says thank you. Why do you say thank you? Thank you for finding out the truth. We all think you were murdered. Is that what happened? Can you say murdered loud and clear? Can you light up the kitty ball?
Approach.
Can you approach? Can you light up the kitty ball if you were murdered? Can you light up the kitty ball if it was an accident?
Around.
It says around. Can you light up the kitty ball if it was the feds? Can you give me any more clues in your case, Bob? Who did this to you?
Stranger.
Stranger. So you didn't know the person that attacked you? No. It was a sneak attack? What did he hit you with?
This is funny.
This is funny. Everything is funny to you. We want the truth, Bob. What happened to you? Were you murdered? Did you fall up your head? What happened? How come you won't light up the kitty ball again? So once again, did your wife have anything to do with your murder for the big life insurance policy that you left for?
Spirit.
Spirit. It sounded like it's all yours. Or maybe it's all hers. So there was a stranger in your room when you went in? Were you hit when you were asleep?
Here. Transfer.
False.
False. Was it when you went into the hotel room? I feel like he was waiting behind the door and then you walked in and then he just walked up and hit you in the head. Is that what happened?
Secret.
A secret?
Kevin.
Kevin? Who's Kevin?
That's your big girl.
It's a big crime. Who did this crime? Who's responsible?
For free.
For free? So this was over money?
They went where you.
Can you give me any more clues before I go about what happened to you that night? What's the last thing you remember?
Welsh.
It says Welsh. Did this happen to you right when you walked into the hotel room? It sounded like I think I won't make it. Did they come in from the room next door? Sound like man about. Do you have anything else to say before I go? Sound like it said your name. Can you say my name through the spirit box?
Dominant.
It says dominant. Do you know my name, Bob? Do you have anything else to say before I go? Any more clues to your case? Any more things you can tell us so we know what happened?
Angry.
Are you angry that you passed? Do you have anything to say to your fans before I go, Bob? Can you light up the kitty ball one more time before I go? Just
Usually.
One more time? Usually. Is there anything else you want to say to friends or family before I go?
Andrea.
It says Andrea. Who's Andrea? Thanks for talking to me. Goodbye. So that concludes the Spirit Box session for Bob Saget. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to go listen with the headphones because it's pretty amazing what EVPs do come through when I put the headphones on. Usually there's pretty clear answers to the questions when I ask them, and I don't always hear them coming through the Spirit Box session at the time that I'm doing it. So if you like the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I have new videos coming out. It says Jenny. And also you can become a Patreon or a YouTube member. You can do like private Spirit Box sessions, and I've done a few of them. They're pretty amazing what comes through, because there's a lot of things that come through and I don't really know the family or the person, and there's always some kind of connection. So it's pretty amazing. So I hope to see you soon, and have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.